Hi, thanks for joining us for this week's training tip. This week I'm going to talk about turnarounds a little bit. This mare here is fixing to go home this weekend, and this last week I've just been working on fundamentals and I've been advancing her in some other exercises, and the turnaround is one of them. I have real simple goals in the turnaround. For the performance horse events, what I feel like is important in a turnaround is that horse balances on this hind leg and establishes a pivot foot, and the front end, the outside leg, steps across the inside leg. If your horse is doing that, then in a turn you're not killing your forward motion, because in a speed event you have to have that forward motion to stop the clock, okay, or to get your event done as efficiently and as quickly as possible. So when I work on turnarounds, there's two things I'm going to be real aware of. My left hand and my right leg, okay? My left hand is going to direct this horse's front end, and my right leg is going to support and bring its body around, okay? It's that simple, just these two things that I'm going to be aware of. Another thing I'm going to be aware of is the weight of my body. I don't want to be leaning into the turn, because if you lean into the turn, you're basically blocking that turn. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I have a little more weight in my outside stirrup than on my inside. And then the last thing I'm going to be aware of is my collection rein, which in this case is going to be my outside rein. Okay, so when I go to start a turn, I walk this horse in a circle, I tip her nose. Okay, I'm going to use my outside rein to collect her. You see how she's broke at the pole and soft in the face? Now I'm going to take my inside leg off and support with my outside leg, and she's going to step around and she's going to establish that pivot foot. So watch her front end and watch that back left leg. Then I let her step out of it, okay? And then I collect her again. I always want my horse thinking about staying soft in their head, neck, shoulders, rib cage, and hind quarters, and I want them to stay round in their back. And so when a horse stays round in their back and they stay soft in their head and neck, it makes it a lot easier for them to stay round in their back. When they stay round in that back, they get on that hind leg easier, and it makes that maneuver much easier. So I'll demonstrate it one more time. Inside rein, outside leg. My outside rein is my collection rein. Okay, I'm going to tip her nose, bump that rib cage. There, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. This horse is going to be a futurity horse in barrel racing, but she's a big, strong mare, and she's got a wide front end. So everything that I can do to help her understand that she can, in a turn, that she needs to reach forward with that outside leg will make her that much quicker in her event. That's our tip for this week. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.